All right, so what we got going on is we're going to remove the steering cylinder. It's leaking. Case 580. The tie rod end is 1 3/4 wrench, or you can make one out of a flat plate, 1/2 inch. I did use this contraption. As you can tell, it stopped right there, but it's loose. Trust me, it's already loose. See if I can get it to bite again. There's a little cut on the cylinder that's gonna make your life a lot easier. Let me see if I can get back in there. All right, let's see. And it's just like a regular bolt. Counterclockwise to loosen on both ends. No big thing. We'll do an update here in just a minute. All right, guys, so the size of the cut right there is 1 3/16. It's about 1/4 of an inch thick. You can make something out of a flat bar. One thing I do use a lot, or not as much as I used to, but when I did hydraulic work, was this rigid E110. I guess that's the part number. And this was a very good wrench. You know, you just once you got it broke loose, just to speed things along, this worked really good. Anyway, as you can tell, we're getting it. You know, like I said, you just go counterclockwise to loosen it, and clockwise just like a regular bolt to get it to go back in. Of course, don't forget your Loctite. When I worked for Case, we never did these. This actually got replaced a year ago, but I don't know if you can see it. The cylinder started leaking, and we found an outfit out of Louisiana. I think it's called My Tractor or My Old Tractor, and they had the cylinder for 50% of what Case wanted for it. So we ordered it from there. This is a tractor that's gonna live out the remainder of its life on a ranch, you know, clearing brush and mesquite and just, you know, ranch duties. You know, you own a property, a farm or a ranch, bobcat or a backhoe. That's the first thing you need to buy. You need to get a lot done. This guy right here, he picked up this. Oh, there we go. There we go. Came out nice. All right, guys. Here's the cylinder we're gonna install. These guys are out of Louisiana. Broken Tractor. Called them. This is a OEM cylinder. When you see that, those are the guys that supply Case. And here's the cylinder, brand new. 1 3/16 right here. Regular thread, just like a regular bolt. All we gotta do is just remove the 4 bolts here that hold it in place. There's a guide sleeve here, but no big thing. You know, all you do is just walk it out that way in reverse order and you're done. For different reasons, I decided to replace the steering cylinder. One, it's leaking real bad. You can always repack it, rebuild it, but this is a 580 Super L, and it's had a ton of hours, and that's an original cylinder. So what do you think the condition of that rod's gonna be? Yeah, you can polish it, but by the time you polish it to where a lot of that stuff, that rocks and dings and nicks and cuts are gone, you're gonna downsize it, you know, what, 40, 50 thousandths? You're begging for a leak. So I talked to the owner and I just told him, hey, look, I think this is what we ought to do. I think you ought to just go ahead and drop the money, especially for 50% of what it costed the dealer. We'll order it and we'll put it in. So we're gonna do that tomorrow. The cylinder's almost ready to come out. It looks like it wants to rain. So anyway, something different. Case 580 Super L video, steering cylinder. Like I said, when I was a field mechanic for Case, We did a lot of cylinder repacking, hydraulic pumps, couplers, just all kinds of stuff. Orbital valve, which is the steering valve, transmission control valves, but never, ever did I ever do a steering cylinder at the dealer. Done a few since then, but they're all really old. You know, they're Construction Kings, K models, and, you know, older than that. But anyway, hey, leave a comment. What do you think about Case? Are you a John Deere guy? 310 John Deere all the way? Or you're the big old Caterpillar? You know, Caterpillars are extremely expensive. I think John Deere's are just as expensive. And a Case, you used to be able to get your money out of them. I know they changed the power plants. I know they changed the transmissions and everything, and I don't really like what they're doing now. They moved away from the 3.9 BT. They went to a whole different engine, smaller looks like, but you know, the L's, the M's, and the N like in Nancy. Once they went to Series 2, a lot changed. They changed a lot with the hydraulics. They were experimenting. They wanted faster, so what they did is they put a smaller diameter cylinder to speed up the process, but then they lost power in the digging. Anyway, I'm getting off track. Anyway, leave a comment.